We have to look at our self-concepts and see if they hold any water, see if they are true, see if they are valid. If they're not, then we are indefinable. And if we're indefinable, of course we're infinity itself, because infinity can't be defined. We say it's infinity, but we don't really know what that means, really. It's just a way to try to quantify the unquantifiable. So we say it's infinity, but that word has no meaning because it's infinite. Reality is infinite. So anything we say about it is inaccurate. We're indefinable, unlimited, eternal, permanent. Reality has awoken through our capacity of awareness or consciousness or knowing. Reality has woken up through this knowledge, I am, which is just wakefulness. It's the realization of existence. That's awakening. Like awakening is already happening. It's I am. It's this constant affirmation of being. I amness is like this existential magnet which pulls to itself fragments of itself, which it's kind of thrown out there into itself and identifies with what it brings into its sense of self. All of the qualifications and characterizations and all the baggage we hold, all the repetitive patterns, all the loops we've been speaking about. So reality is woken up through this sense I am, through this knowing I am, is accumulating identity, exploring its infinite potential. And then at some point there is this desire to return home, to kind of go back full circle, to find our origin, to find home. It's like, oh, this is a little bit too much. All of this seeking and fearing, it's a little bit too much, you know, and actually all of my identities are pretty heavy, and like I have to maintain them and sustain them, and I have to meet expectations, and I have to be someone and be a certain someone, and it's all a bit too much. I just want to rest now. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. But at that point, it's I am the body. I am a person with certain attributes, with a certain personality, a certain history, certain baggage. So at that point it is, I want to be at home in my skin as a person, because I am a person. I'm an individual. I'm separate. And so that's, with that identity, our search for home, for enlightenment, or for whatever we see, success, you know, whatever it is that we throw out there in the future that doesn't exist, that's the thing we seek. And it's all based on I am the body, being an individual, being separate, I am lacking, whatever is connected to that initial catalytic I amness. And then with that in mind, we go after whatever it is that we dream, that we deem as beneficial for our fulfillment and completion. Basically, we're just looking for home. We're just looking for the purity of I am. I just want to be. I just want to exist, but not exist as anything in particular, because that's freedom, surely. And so that all of that is wisdom. There's a homing beacon, you know, activated there. And it's like following that intuition, following that resonance, following that sense of I am, I am the beingness, the purity of consciousness prior to any qualification, characterization.